on to this, folks. All balls out to this. Atlético Madrid trying to keep themselves in the competition. Can they get there at the expense of Botafogo, or is it too little, too late? We're going to take a little look next. That's right, folks, back once again with another video today. We're taking a look at the Club World Cup. It's a big game, probably one of the biggest of the tournament thus far. Atlético Madrid up against Botafogo for a place in the knockout stages. That's right, we'll get into it all of it in a second. If you knew where you've been, smash your subscribe. You want some short for Blackburn Rovers, Club World Cup, World Football. We're going to all hear under one Ruski. That's right, Atlético need a win, and they need a hope maybe PSG do them a favour in the other game, of course. We'll take a look in just a second. Big shout out to the members of the Patreons. You know who you are. But let's get into it and tell you what is needed for Atlético to get through to those knockout stages. But they're here. And they're here on merit by being the 6th best ranked eligible team on the UEFA 4-year ranking system. It's secured the spot back in 16th of April 2024. It's their first tournament of this regard in their history. They're expected to qualify with the odds of 5-2 on. Odds to win the whole thing with 14-1. My expectation there was a group stage exit. And right now, they're looking to do that. They're looking to crash out at this opening stage. They've got the likes of one of the best goalkeepers on the planet, Jan Oblak, on the books there. The likes of Epakecho at the back there, Witsel, Robin Lodemand, Clement Lenglet, lots of key European heavyweights. Meanwhile, to midfield, likes of Koke, Giuliano Simeone, Conor Gallagher, Rodrigo de Paul, up top Alvarez, Griezmann, Sorloth, amongst others. So that's the lineup. This is that's the squad, but this is the most expensive lineup possible by Atlético Madrid here. With Oblak between the sticks, Mandava, Jimenez, Lenormand, Loriente, Gallagher, De Paul, Alvarez, Barrios, Simeone, and Sorloth up top. Coming into this, they did open up their account with a 4-0 loss to PSG. They bounced back somewhat with a 3-1 win over Sounders. They take on Botafogo now with a bit of a job on hand. They need at least a 2-0 win, I think, could be enough over Botafogo to see Atlético Madrid overtake the Brazilians on goal difference. It's one of those. It's a very tricky one. I don't know if that's going to be enough. It might need a 3-0 win, but a 2-0 win will definitely put them in the conversation. A 1-0 win might not be enough. They won't have enough goal difference. Botafogo will have the superior goal difference, so that's the situation. Meanwhile, if PSG were to lose against the Sounders or draw, then Atlético Madrid would also bypass them with a win as well. So there's ways for this to happen. But the big one is beating these guys, and these guys ain't no slouches. Coming into this as the winners of the 2024 Copa Libertadores, they secured the spot back at the end of last year, 30th of November. First time at this tournament, they odds to qualify 5-4. Odds to win the whole thing 50-1. My expectation was around a 16, and right now it's looking pretty good, isn't it? Coming at you with these guys on the books there, the likes of John Victor, Leo Limic, Raul, compete for the number 1 jersey. Then into the defensive ranks, the likes of Alex Telles, Bastos, Cubiano, Fatinho. They got the likes of Hugo, David Ricardo as well. Moving forward into the likes of Santiago Rodriguez, Alan, Gagore, Jeffino, Jefferson Favrino. Up top, Ego Jesus, Matias Martins, Arthur. We've got Rowan Cruz. They've got all the guys here, and they all look legit. Now, this is the lineup that could happen. The most expensive on paper. John Victor between the sticks. They've got the likes of Cubiano, Barbosa, Giacunha, Vitinho, Gregore, Marlon in the middle there, Matias Machunia there, Savarino, Arthur, and Igor Jesus. And this is the lineup so far. Perfect record for Botafogo so far. Back-to-back wins. They beat Seattle Sounders on opening day, June 16th. They then took on PSG just the other day and picked up a 1-0 win to put them top of the bloody pops. That's right. Atlético Madrid, they were standing in the way. A draw will do it for Botafogo. And a draw will see them become number 1 seed into that knockout stages, of course. But coming into this at the Rose Bowl on the 23rd of June, Madrid under Diego Simeone, they won 4 and lost 2 of the last 6. They are sitting 3rd in the table right now. Botafogo, though, under Renato Pavia, coming into this on the back of 5 successive wins. That's right, looking pretty good for them at the moment. But the bookies have it 20-13 on for Madrid. 17-4 is your Botafogo. They are the underdogs, according to the bookies. The draw is at 27-10. We've got the public opinion. They also go with Atlético Madrid 58% of the time. Botafogo get 34% of the vote. The draw is at 8%. Again, early doors on the vote. Make sure you get your vote in there to see if you can influence it. But what about me? It's all about me now, guys. What do I think is going to happen in this game? This is a tight one. I think I've been impressed with Botafogo. I've been impressed with a lot of the South American teams here. I think Boca Juniors did slip up yesterday against Bayern, but ultimately Botafogo have delivered. Palmeiras have delivered as well, and River Plate at the moment also looking good. So I think we anticipate not an easy game for Madrid. I think they're going to and lose it. I'm going to go 3-2. Perfect set for Botafogo. That makes it 3 wins on the spin. And it puts Atletico Madrid to bed. It probably guarantees PSG to go through, but it depends on what goes on in that game. So I'm going to go a 3-2 thriller, goals galore. Atletico Madrid need it more than Botafogo. I think Botafogo can afford to lose it and still progress, but ultimately going to back the big one. 3-2 win in the end. Let me know your thoughts and opinions as we look forward to this, and of course much more on the channel.